In this video, I'm going to show you how to hack a Wi-Fi network using the tool called Wi-Fi. I'll explain how Wi-Fi networks work, what tools are needed, and how you can carry out this process yourself. Before we begin, please note that this video is for educational purposes only. Understanding how these attacks work helps you protect yourself. Never perform this on networks you don't own or have explicit permission to test. To hack a Wi-Fi network, we'll need 3 tools. First, we need an access point to target. Again, this is purely for demonstration. Current Wi-Fi technology uses encryption and authentication under WPA3. If you'd like me to make a video about WPA3 and whether it can be exploited, let me know in the comments. Unlike WEP networks, WPA2 doesn't expose the PSK in the air, so we can't capture the password directly. That's why brute force attacks are required. For brute force, you need an antenna that supports monitor mode and injection mode. Monitor mode allows the antenna to capture wireless traffic from nearby networks, while injection mode allows it to send packets into the network. I'm running this on a virtual machine using VMware. I connect the antenna via USB, and VMware recognizes the device, letting me assign it to the virtual machine. Once connected, I run the command and get a new interface called Golden Zero. The Wi-Fi script comes pre-installed in Kali Linux as of late 2022. If not, you can download it directly from GitHub. By running Wi-Fi-help, you can see all the attack options, but in our case, we'll use the graphical interface. Once we launch the tool, Wi-Fi automatically enables monitor mode on the Golden Zero interface and starts scanning nearby networks. I've set up an access point called Tokatesh1 as our test target. To hack the network, we need key information: the SSID, the channel it's operating on, and the type of encryption. In this case, the network is using channel 6 and WPA2 encryption. The signal strength is very high because the access point is close to the antenna. One column shows whether the network uses WPS, which allows users to connect by pressing a physical button. If you'd like a full explanation of how WPS works and how to attack it, leave a comment and a like. As the scan continues, we look for clients connected to the target network. That's essential to capture the 4-way handshake. Once a client connects to Tokatesh, we press Ctrl-C to stop the scan and select the network as our target. Wi-Fi then automatically sends deauthentication packets to disconnect the client repeatedly. Once the client reconnects, the tool captures the 4-way handshake and saves it. Afterward, it analyzes the capture file and begins the cracking process using the next tool. Inside the word lists directory, you'll find default password dictionaries used by Kali Linux. You can also download more dictionaries or create your own using a tool called Crunch. If you want a video explaining how Crunch works and how to optimize your own dictionaries, let me know in the comments. In this case, Wi-Fi uses the rocku.txt or similar list by default and cracks the password in milliseconds. The password was very simple, just numbers from 1 to 0. The result is saved in a JSON file with all the captured data from the network and the discovered password. Sometimes dictionary attacks are inefficient because brute forcing complex passwords takes too long. That's why there are faster techniques using a tool called LaserScript. In another video, I'll show you how to install and use LaserScript to speed up the process.